Hello everyone, this is Cody Soltis from ConsciousLove.org here for your weekly Angel Oracle card reading and energy forecast for the week of Monday, August 31st to Sunday, September 6th. I am so happy September is finally here. I get to fly back east to visit with my family and friends and be the best man in my best friend's wedding. So congratulations, you guys. I'm so proud. I can't believe that, first of all, that Pennsylvania and our country got to a point where two loving gay men can get married, and let alone in a church. I'm so honored and blessed to be a part of this experience, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I am the best man, and I'm just gonna let spirit do the talking, I think, because I haven't really planned any speech. If I'm supposed to give a speech, I don't know. I always do best, and I just make things up, so hopefully it's a blessing, but so this week I am working with, I guess, 3 decks. That's just what came out. I have a bag of all the decks I seem to be attracted to most. I have a lot of decks, like a lot, and I'm noticing that I keep using the same ones for these readings, and I'm okay with that. Again, we're using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed in special appreciation because she likes my Twitter posts and responds when I do that @ thing. So I think that's cool, and I just think it's neat that I'm talking to someone who I consider a spiritual celebrity. So yeah, why not? We'll use her cards. Also, that just came out, The Indigo Angels by Charles and Doreen Virtue. I'm sensing I won't use them too much. And also the Oracle of the Angels cards by Mario Deguay. This is one deck that I bought that I thought I would probably never use. I would just buy it for the artwork, but it hits the spot. So before we begin, I want to thank you guys who have been supporting me by wanting to do free readings. I've only done 3 so far. I'm very ambitious to try to get them done faster, and it just never happens. So yeah, I'm having some new mediumship experiences, I guess. Since I'm opening up to actually sharing this gift with other people, some strange things are happening, and like my first reading was standard. It was angel speaking. It was, you know, the realms I'm used to, and it hit the spot, and I got great feedback, and I'm so honored and blessed, so thank you. But obviously I was shy during it because I want to make sure it was accurate, and they said it was. Second reading, I got spirit guides and like guardian angels, which I'm not used to working with because they're so down to earth. They're not lower vibration and that they're bad. It's just that they're more human. They're closer to humans. It's less divine perspective and more human perspective. So when they came up, I was like, I'm channeling a person who used to live, and that's new for me. And again, I got like accents coming out. I was a theater major, so my life makes sense now why I had certain experiences in my past. And I was so nervous and bashful, but I submitted it anyway to the client, and they said I knew exactly who was speaking through you. It was this person, that person, thank you. And that was cool for me. The third one was like the most profound experience. It was over an hour long, and if you're watching, hi. And I channeled someone who they did not recognize. And it kind of hit me in the gut because I'm just like, well, that was a really profound thing for me. But like some things she said resonated with her, but other things it was like, well, you know, that couldn't be who we were saying it was. Maybe it was past lives, I don't know. And I'm honoring this as a moment of spiritual discovery for everyone involved. Because I felt that it was accurate. If not for her, that the experience I was having was genuine. To the point where I was like dancing at the end, like, oh my god, that was so cool. And I had to like share it with my family. Which was, you know, new for me too. I don't want people thinking I'm nuts or I'm making things up or I'm like deluded. And it was nice having, you know, my mother's support and other people's support, being like, yeah, I can't wait to get their response. And sadly, it wasn't what I wanted. But I'm learning it's not about what I want. Same thing as I told the client, I need to be learning myself. We get what we need, not what we want. And I may have wanted to be helping this person in a way that makes sense to them, but I got what I needed, and I think she got what she needed, even though it doesn't make sense. I have to believe that. I have to. It's part of having faith. So I don't know what's going to happen with that if, in 2 or 3 weeks there's a new discovery with it and it suddenly clicks or not. And that might be okay. To me, it was a very profound spiritual thing. I had a spiritual moment, and I want to own that and not doubt that. And I think the chaos afterwards is trying to teach me how to stand in my own 2 feet and realize I don't need to not so much have other people's validation, because I do want it to be helping other people. But it kind of reminded me of what Earth Angels do, which is we're these type of people who only get self-value if we're helping other people, or we're only happy if we make other people happy, and if we really make them sad, then we hate ourselves. So I think it was just like another wake-up call for me to disconnect from that way, to be lovingly assertive and not an emotional pushover. Yeah, so I am coming out as an Earth Angel. Again, that's what I bring up too, is even people who come to these video channels or any medium online, like, we're not gods. Like, we're all God, but we're no better than you. We're all on a spiritual journey. We're all having our own path. There are no experts except the soul within us, and only we can determine what's right for us. So I even say that because sometimes you get psychics who you just say things that don't vibe with you, and you can't automatically think, well, hey, they're right because they have this title and they're doing this work. I'm like, no, forget that. They're human too. We all are. We're all just doing our best. And that's what I'm trying to give to you guys, is my best. And I pray that it works out. But again, I'm doing this to learn and expand and grow. I've met some spiritual people in the community I live by now who are going to be helping me really to be focusing on channeling the divine source specifically. But I don't know. It's a journey. And I know I'm not supposed to just magically skip steps and go over the challenges in order to be this miracle worker who's so mysterious. And no. Let's just say I want to be, worldwide known and famous like some of my people I idolize, like Colette Baron Reed, like Kyle Gray. I want to have that global impact one day, but I guess I have to humble myself, and humble you guys too, because I don't feel that I'm meant to be a wise, all-knowing sage. I think we're all guides on the sides. We're all just trying to spread love and spread loving messages. And to me, again, that spirit that came through, I think really needed to have that moment, because I cried, she cried through me. I was fine, I was up here and she was speaking, and it was beautiful, but it turned out to not make sense to the client. But all my reflections and all my inner voices, my angels and my guides, are just nope, sit with it, let it wait. Don't you dare think that it was wrong, because it was exactly what needed to happen. So I'm trying. Again, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying it was incorrect. I'm not saying it wasn't what needed to happen. I think, spiritual perfectionism is an illusion that we have to get away with too. Being spiritual does not absolve us from the realities of being human. And that's why I want to say too, don't come to me. Not that any of the people who did so far did, but don't come to anyone if you're in a really, really deep, dark place where you're going to believe anything that you hear, and you're going to be very impressionable. And again, if it happens, it happens. Everything works out for a reason. It might be a bumpy ride, but also really know that we're all human. And know that I want to be teaching you guys how to do what I do, not be the only person you go to. I want to awaken your own spiritual gifts so you can have your own moments with spirit, and talk to them directly yourself, because that's more valid and accurate for you. Again, with me, there's a little bit of a middleman, or, there's other cosmic forces at work, or who knows. But I want all of us to feel that we're not crazy, that we're very sane, we're very normal, and we are having a journey, a physical journey, because we are spirit. And that's the weird thing, and that's like the hard thing for even me to understand. Because again, that seemingly aspect of being incorrect hurt me, because growing up gay and being an Earth Angel, which I fully believe, again, does not make me better than anyone else, or more or less human, I've always just felt ostracized and different and isolated in that no one else could relate to me. And I couldn't really relate to them. And it was difficult to be expressing things that I was going through, or how I felt, or how I saw the world, and no one else did. And I guess that's why I'm so vulnerable, I guess, sharing this gift and sharing these messages, is because I don't want this spiritual thing that helped me survive every single day of my life be taken away, or to be tainted by the needs of others. And maybe that's what I'm learning here too, is to honor my experience and you honor yours, to have no expectations. Even though we really want to be talking with certain deceased loved ones, or we really want to hear a specific answer, we all need to practice letting go and letting God, and trusting that what we receive is what we need. Not what we want necessarily, but what we need in this moment. So I just felt I had to say that. And I pray that this helps me move forward as a psychic and a medium. Remember, we are all psychic. We all have the potential to be mediums. And as my friend is kind of making me realize, mediums are kind of the bridge in between the here and the now and the hereafter. So maybe normally I've been doing therapeutic readings for people on the earth plane. Maybe that moment was really a therapeutic moment for a soul that just needed to be heard. And maybe we should be honored for that experience, because it was strange, and we can't judge it with our logical minds, because it would drive me nuts. But I know in my heart that it was real, and it was amazing, and it was so cool. But yeah, so any of you going out there or trying to prove yourself, it's not about that. It's about faith. And sometimes God in the universe works that way, because it's not about, proof, it's about faith. And sometimes that's just the message. And sometimes we don't understand it. And sometimes, or always, that's okay. So, I love you guys so much. Please, 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 I'm having a blast on Twitter. Please, if you're not on Twitter, join it. Just follow me. My Facebook page I haven't really been updating, nor my blog on my website, so I might alter things, but Twitter's fun. I do my occasional daily card posts. I do a lot of this deck, The Soul's Journey by James Van Prague. So these cards are great. They have lovely affirmations and just good little wisdoms for the day. So this intro has been 13 minutes long, and I only have 27 minutes left on my camera, so let's see what messages I can get done for the week coming up. I love you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please tell your friends. Again, I'm trying to be the humble medium, where I'm not going to admit to try to trick you or try to be all-knowing, but I want to share the journey with you. I want to be an equal to you, not someone who's better than you or who knows it all, because that's I don't want that responsibility anyway. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for sharing this magical journey with me. Oh my god, I love you. Bye. Hello, water signs. I am not doing a fake British accent. I guess, okay, these are jumping out. Ooh, oh, those are jumping out too. I really wonder, because that was not shuffled. But nope, they're saying this is good. Everyone else, only the air signs got different cards than this. Everyone else got call it Baron Reed's deck. So let's see what's happening. I have 4 cards here. One for the main message, one for the main guidance, one for the main obstacle or challenge this week, and the end is the cure. Sometimes it could be an outcome, but again, I'm sending this as more of a cure to help heal and deal with the challenge that's coming up. So let's see what's happening here. You guys, again, this might even be the same exact cards as, I think it was the fire signs, it may have been the earth signs. Yeah, it really is, but they jumped out, so we're going to go with it. The Web Weaver. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. Let me see if this is Hold on, I'm listening. You think you're weaker than you really are. You're this beautiful little feisty, fiery spirit who doesn't realize that they can fly, who doesn't realize that they're anything. You're gazing in wonder at the divine beauty of the world, and you're wondering how you fit into it. You're wondering if that higher life form even notices that you exist. You're at peace. You don't feel small in the bad way. It's just, it's kind of like not cozy. You acknowledge your size. You acknowledge your size. It's very humble. You acknowledge that there are higher things at work. Wow. And you're worrying about the future because you're worrying about cause and effect, and can you even have an impact on the future? Or is some higher intelligence, some beautiful magical force taking care of you? You seem to be really comfortable with the unknown, though. You seem to be very comfortable with not knowing. You just might be in a very spiritual, explorative period this week, so cool that it's a different message, even though it's similar cards. Be on the lookout for synchronicities. Be on the lookout for spiritual moments, for moments where things just, it's kind of like deja vu, where it's just like, whoa, you're looking and just things happen and you get that weird, just glowing feeling of clarity, and things just seem to make sense. Your main guidance. Oh my god, you're so cute and humble this week, water signs. I don't know what happened. You're going to be doing some exploration this week of your authentic purpose. Yours is very different from theirs. That's awesome. You're going to be, again, I feel calm energy. You're okay with where you are. You're calmly exploring your options. You realize there's this constant tug of war. It's not a stressful one, but it's, do I create my reality? Or is everything just happening by divine fate? Like, it's a very, not somber, just inquisitive, philosophical energy I'm getting. You're not worried by it. You're just really pondering and pensive. And again, you have the time, apparently, to be feeling these things. But as you ponder your authentic purpose in your existence in this world, again, you're this little... I keep getting drawn to the little things, like the little dragon on this card. Or the little fairy in this card, where you just see yourself observing the greater reality this week. And being at peace with it. Well, maybe you'll be doing some astral projection and just floating around and being like, wow, the cosmos is so huge and it's so cool. You're acknowledging the great miracle and grace of having free will. How miraculous it is that even though you're so small in the universe, you are free. And that's amazing. And you do have the guidance. This is something to overcome, but it's not like a hindering block. You're going to be getting the big picture this week. Yeah. The angels, of course, will be speaking to you, but I just get this sense that you're going to have a profound awakening again, or you're just going to be very zen, very meditative this week, very slow and calm and relaxing and sleepy. Seeing things from a higher perspective, but just knowing, just feeling so connected, like kind of how I'm feeling right now, is the wind blows and I just feel like I can feel things more than I'm not used to, and being very present, and I can feel my feet on the ground, and I can feel the breeze on me, and I can see every detail if I have my glasses on. Yeah, a great week of just profound knowing and comfortability within the universe. You're going to overcome that this week, meaning that you're going to experience that this week. It's not going to be an easy uphill trek. Cure outcome? Those of you who worry about free will or impose destinies upon you and things happen like that, know that you're going to understand that all things come in divine timing and through your own creations. My battery's dying. I want to say I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, share your journey with me. I love you. Contact me. Watch other videos for the end of the spiel. But you are wise. You are empowered by the divine. God is with you, helping you co-create your reality. And then just enjoy this time being with Spirit this week. Enjoy yourself connecting with God, with Divine Source. Okay, that's the message. Go talk to Divine Source yourself, not through me. Okay? I love you guys so much. My battery is gonna die like right now. So, bye. Love you. Namaste. Sorry if that was rushed.